Hey guys, so recently one of my videos went live where I was talking about the possibility of getting weight loss surgery in Mexico. Um, and so I thought I would give you guys a little bit of an update on where I stand with that. So after I made that video, um, even before it was uploaded, when I made that video, I decided that I was going to at least go through the process of applying for it, seeing if I get approved, whatever the case may be. So, um, originally I had asked, like, when you sign up, or when you like send in all your information to find out if you get approved, you're able to choose between like what doctor you want, um, and what type of surgery that you prefer to have, and then they kind of tell you what surgery you've been approved for, or not approved for surgery at all, based on like the medical questionnaire that you do and all of the information that you provide as far as like what your surgical preferences are, what surgeon, and like all of that information. So I sent that in, and they did have a couple of additional questions kind of about my medical history and certain medical conditions that I have, such as my seizure disorder and my asthma. And so, um, once I answered the additional questions and provided them with the additional information that they were asking for, it took about a week, but I was actually approved for weight loss surgery. So when I filled out my questionnaire, I put down that my preference would be gastric bypass because um, I've just like people that I have known personally who have gone through weight loss surgery seem to have had the most success with gastric bypass. I was not approved for gastric bypass. I was actually approved for a gastric sleeve, um, which I don't know how I feel about that. I hadn't really done as much research about gastric sleeve as I had about gastric bypass. Um, the one thing that I will say is that the gastric sleeve is laparoscopic. I don't know that they are able to do the gastric bypass laparoscopically, but like I said, that doesn't really matter because I wasn't approved for that. I was approved for a gastric sleeve. Um, so basically, like I said, I was approved for gastric sleeve surgery. Um, and so what are the next steps? So the next step is for me to like talk to my coordinator, my patient coordinator, to figure out like a surgery date. I have not decided when I want that to happen. Um, Obviously, I'm thinking like if I do set up something, I want it to be like in the summer when I'm not working at the school and things like that. Um, like I'll still be employed at the school, but I mean, we'll be on summer vacation. I don't really want to waste my whole summer like not being able to do physical activity and not being able to swim and stuff like that. So I would hope that I would be able to push it like towards the beginning of summer vacation, like maybe May or June. I know like this particular school year we get out of school June 2nd. So that might be a possibility, like the very beginning of June. Um, so basically, what happens is um, I choose a surgical date, then I book it, and when I book it, I have to pay a $300 deposit to hold my surgical date, and then I can start making payments towards my surgery. Now, I had mentioned to you guys, like, you kind of can put your surgery on layaway, so to speak, and all that means is like you make payments on your surgery. They don't actually perform the surgery unless it is completely paid off. And there are additional charges like when you get to Mexico, as far as like if you need additional imaging and things like that. I believe I talked about that in my initial video. If not, let me know if you have any questions or want me to talk about like more in-depth kind of what you may be expected to pay for. Um, but yeah, I was approved, and I guess I will update you guys like when I know more. So yeah, that's it for now. I was approved. I haven't booked a date. I haven't paid anything towards it yet. Um, but I'll let you guys know once I know more. So I will talk to you guys again in my next video.